Welcome to the Kanye K Show. Here's where we speak up on it. Freedom Friday, y'all. And we back, topping off the end of the week, and we're back after a short intermission.
In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. Oh, that your Versace and Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. And if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up.
We back, y'all.
Yo,
Freedom Friday, man. Look at it, man. We got the tambourine in the house today.
tambourine in the house.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today?
What's going on?
All good,
Oh
brother.
man,
Friday.
it's Friday. I
Friday.
ain't got no job, but
Yeah,
I
no
got
job.
shit to do. I got some shit to do. Got some shit to do.
You can
Always
have shit to do without a job. It's, it's,
Yeah.
it's okay.
hell yeah.
Hey, man. Look, man. It's been a hell of a week, man. Um, let's see. I was gonna pull up some stuff. I I was gonna pull up some stuff about and I was like kind of just be honest with you, leery about doing it because I know how this shit go, and but it was about how the about us in the war with Iran.
Mm.
I think I sent some stuff to y'all where Farrakhan had predicted this shit back in
Years ago.
2019.
Yep.
2019,
Yep.
right? About
Yep.
us fucking with Iran. You know what I'm saying? And why we were gonna go into all this shit. But here's the cold thing. Out there in Iran, when we were out there, our planes were out there bombing, supposedly bombing certain targets. They had their I guess their records weren't updated. So Iran, they it used to be a military. I don't know if it was a military base or some type of military structure that they made into an elementary school, and we
Oh,
bombed it and
damn.
wound up killing 175, or roundabout, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly, children,
Yeah.
right? Which is some fucked up shit, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
Apparently, it was said that that school was built next to a military factory. The saddest part about it is our leaders say that Iran did it to themselves. And they didn't at the time. They didn't even have the intelligence to know if it was from us or from them. They, of course, they just gonna throw it out there. Well, they did it to themselves, but that's how this DEI administration is.
Listen.
They don't know shit and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And it just go. It's funny how the first state in the United States that has a terrorist threat, a so-called terrorist threat, just happens to be the state of California, which is a Democratic state. How ironic is that?
And the
Uh,
one that Trump hates the most.
the one that Trump hates the most, and I said this the other day, and I hope we don't get in trouble for this, but this is 9/11 all over again. This is starting to look like 9/11 all over again. So I'll leave
Listen,
it at
listen, bro. Here's my opinion on it. Not, I ain't much of a politic guy or anything like that. But I'm gonna say this: we have some of the uh, most state of the art, up to date search technology there is in the world. I don't believe for one fucking second that we didn't know that was a school.
that.
Fuck
Right.
that. Fuck that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You either missed your real target or you said fuck it. But no, I don't care. Dude, it's you got spies over there. You got intel over there. We got some of the best intel in this entire world. You gonna tell me, oh, it wasn't updated to where? How long has it been a school? Not 3 days. I bet you
Right.
Right,
that.
right.
So fuck that. I ain't even going for the fact that we didn't know. I'm not doing it. I'm not
And
giving
you, and you know the group of people, the country that started this whole fucking thing in the first place, decided last week or so, or kind of not too long after they started bombing Iran, they started bombing Lebanon and Beirut, and it's so bad over there that people Israel hasn't given a fuck who they what their where their bombs are hitting either. People are living on the streets. People are living on the beachlands
right. Right.
because their homes have been completely destroyed.
Absolutely.
And I'll I'll just say Al Jazeera and BBC, and I'll leave it at that. Maybe people can put two and two together.
Well, I'm gonna say this. We really, when you really to try to understand what they are actually going through over there. If you were at in your home and you heard all this explosion type of noise and shit going on, and you wondering, and you're not for certain where the hell what's next, or what you're around, or what you even close to that they might be targeting. That shit has got to be some of the most frightening shit
Man,
to
it's got
experience, especially if you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? And and as far as, I mean, what would be the most simplistic thing to do if you was in the United States? Just to own up to the fact that, and I don't consider this like no casualty of war type of shit. Of
No.
course, that's not casualty of war when you bomb a elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Like, really should have your shit together and facts and everything ordinate, especially in today's world when everything is so precise and you have, you before you do something, you got all kind of, checks and balances on things
Yeah,
like that. That's
bro.
the shit that you don't want to do is harm no children, bro. You know what I
No
mean?
women, no children, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's some fucked
law.
up shit, man, to do. And but even still, even that happens, right? Own it, apologize for it. You know what
and
I'm saying?
that ain't gonna happen.
Apologize for it, admit that you made a mistake.
That ain't gonna happen.
Because and you don't know how many families that these children have that are currently residing in the United States, which would maybe cause some type of retaliation. You know what I'm saying, to whatever, right? Or how they feel, because some people over there, man, they different. You know
Think,
what I'm saying? They real different.
think,
This this
chew on,
president and his administration, they ain't gonna apologize for shit.
chew on this for a second, though. Let me fuck with y'all with this. Chew on this for a second. What if you hitting that school because there are future soldiers in there?
Well, I mean, shit. I guess you could say that. I mean, they elementary kids eventually.
And
Some.
That's
and
all,
you know
I'm
what?
just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. It's something behind this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but this is what Israel has always said about Hezbollah, that they use the people, they hide amongst the people. And so as they're trying to bomb them, the innocents are getting killed because they just mixing in and bombs just fall.
But a school is a school, bro. You know, ain't nothing in there but teachers and kids,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
just wrong. It's wrong. That's all. It's just wrong.
Yeah, you can.
It's wrong.
You can. I don't know. Like I said, you should just be able to. I mean, I would say, look here, just admit that you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else,
That's
and
it.
move on from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because um, yeah, I'm gonna play this clip of Farrakhan real fast here, and This happened. And this was in 2019.
Yeah, that's a long
There's
time.
numerous videos of him talking about this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he knew.
It wasn't just one. He talked about it a lot back then.
Yeah, he knew what time it was, man. He was like, you know, and he warned us about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Let's see if I could get this. Hold on. I gotta go. How the hell did I? Oh, here it is, right here. Yeah. You know, and this ain't like Farrakhan Nostradamus. Like he predicting the future. You know what I'm saying? He got some insight and some intel on
That's
what goes on.
people giving him some intel. He know what the hell's going on.
Absolutely, absolutely, dog. Hold on a second, man. I thought this was real interesting. How he did this here. 1 second here. Okay. Um. Okay. 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 Let's see here. Take that one off. Um. There we go. Man, what the hell? Okay. Sorry, y'all. Just taking a little more time than I expect.
No worries.
Got so much shit on this goddamn screen here. You know how I go, man. But we gonna get to the business. Um, yeah, I just thought it was real crazy. I said, man, I happened to stumble across this shit after the fact that we had killed unalived 175 um potential children. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And that that bothered me, bro. I'm like, man, I ain't
it's just bad.
I ain't with that type of shit. Right, man. That's not the one I want to say. Same shit here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Right there. All right. All right, Mr. Farrakhan. Speak to him.
And when she goes to war, she wants black and brown bodies.
Can y'all hear this okay?
Yep.
Now you're useful. They don't give a doggone about how black lives matter until they want to use black lives to accomplish their wicked ends. They're trying to provoke Iran. I would like to say to the president, Mr. President, it would not be a wise move for you, because you're already $23 trillion in debt, and you don't have any money to prosecute a war.
What have we been talking about on Wealth Wednesday?
Billions of dollars in
What
debt.
have we been talking about on Wealth Wednesday? This is in 2019. We talking about here.
Right.
So you know the debt is even higher now than it was then. When they paid down that shit, it's $23 trillion in debt. We talk about this on Wealth Wednesdays, how America is, right?
Yep.
So if you don't have the money to prosecute a war, the Federal Reserve is printing money every day.
That's what causes
So
inflation.
you will have to come to the Federal Reserve to borrow money that you don't have to prosecute a war.
That's why inflation is
In a
high.
time when Any little thing could cause the dollar to fall and the stocks to fall.
Bingo.
America's about to
Ain't that
go to
cold? Now
war.
that's some cold stuff. That's what I was talking about. What we be talking about on Wealth Wednesdays?
Yep.
That's
So
some good
check
stuff.
this.
Yeah,
How many trillions did he just say?
23 trillion,
23. And that was in what year?
That was
2019.
2019.
Okay, 7 years later, we had 38.
You understand what I'm saying?
38 trillion. And that's 38.8 trillion. So we about to hit 39 real soon. There's and if you know where I get this at, and I used to look at this and show this to people when I'm talking to them about their retirement and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is a national debt clock online. You pull it up, and it's showing you how fast the debt is still accumulating. It's showing you a running ticker, and it's going.
Mm-hmm.
It's going up, and it's going up, and it's going up because of interest and government spending and all of that.
Man, anytime you keep printing money and printing money and printing money, that's what causes inflation. All right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you got to keep borrowing something that you can't pay back, what eventually happens? You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
you'll never know it because we still building ballrooms and shit inside the White House.
Yeah, big ballrooms with a
Yeah,
lot of
all this
gold,
type of shit that we can't.
shiny gold.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, and having fucking jet planes with exotic bathrooms and bedrooms and shit on it for illegal
to send people
immigrants that
back
we're going to transport back
to
from out of the country and shit. You know what I
she ain't
mean?
putting their immigrant on that plane.
You know what I'm talking about? That type of shit. You know what I mean? Like make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? I always tell motherfuckers, help me help you, but god damn, shit. You know, in that aspect, I mean, uh, but they ain't gonna skip. Trust me, if you owe, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna and you gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't put it on the back burner when it fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
and that's just the way it is. All right. So, anyways, enough of that bullshit. But
Yes, sir.
what we got going on? Anything happening in the world today, TM?
Well, I'm hearing rumors. I just got off the phone with some of my up north people, and it's being rumored that Joey Boza might become a 49er.
Joey Bosa from the Chargers.
Yeah,
Hmm.
charges in Buffalo.
He
Was he in
used
Buffalo?
it this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
y'all got Greenlaw back, right?
yeah.
Greenlaw back, and we got the other Bosa. You get them bookend brothers, boy. It might have a little trouble.
Yeah. Now this
One of
part,
them
this
always hurt.
part,
One of them always hurt. Which one is always hurt?
The
both
one
of them.
that's in Buffalo, the one they would be getting right now. But shit, the one we have was hurt too.
That's
So
what I said. Both of them.
oh shit,
Yeah.
So, but now this is a story, and I'm trying to confirm it. I'll wait. I'll hold off on it. I don't want to spread a bad rumor about somebody, so I'll wait.
No, you always can say allegedly. That always how you.
Okay. So
Yeah.
allegedly, it is said that he refuses to play. Joey Boza refuses to play for Sanctuary City team where illegals get free everything and citizens get stabbed. So,
Oh yeah, that's some allegedly shit for your ass right there.
well, he
so
don't want to play nowhere.
right.
Yeah, really
Where
shit.
don't that happen?
Yeah, I was about to say where doesn't that happen at?
Where does that not? Where does that not happen?
He can go play for Ohio, one of them Ohio teams. That's about as good as it's going to get for him with that. Again, that's that rumor, and I'm going to try to confirm that over the weekend, and we can bring that back on. This whole thing, the whole trade and everything, if it's going to come through or not, we'll find out.
Whatever.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess what do y'all think? Y'all think I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday. Kyler Murray going to the Vikings. Whether that's a good move, I think that's a good move for the Vikings. I think
I like it.
JJ McCarthy gonna wind up being a backup. I don't think
Absolutely. and maybe he need to learn it for a couple years.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that. You
Yeah,
know,
because
That's how it used to be in the old days anyway. You had to sit behind a veteran for a
right?
few years or whatever before you got your spot. You know what I mean? That way you was able to learn. And shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. And how fucked up could they feel anyway trading away the Super Bowl champ? You know what I mean? In one year they give away a guy that won all them damn games, and then you send him to somewhere and he won the Super Bowl the very next year. Right then and there, I'm questioning. I'm
Um,
questioning somebody getting questioned.
you got to question management. What we thinking here?
Somebody getting questioned though. I'm questioning coaching. I'm questioning GMs.
When have you ever heard of a 14-2 quarterback getting traded?
Yeah,
right.
you had a
Or
chance that you could have resigned this dude and had a successful season,
man,
and this dude goes somewhere and win the Super Bowl the very next year. Shit, you know.
he thinking y'all's punk ass.
Yeah, I'm seriously, I'll be trying. We say all the time, D man. We always say all the time that these motherfuckers don't know what they doing. I don't give a fuck if they got the job or not. They don't know what they doing. Some of these people just cannot
They don't
recognize real talent, right?
their instinct. They don't have the instinct. That's what it really to see the forest through the trees. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it really amounts to. That they just really and you depend on these people because these are your teams that you favor, right? And you figure that you're paying these people millions of dollars to do a job that they just simply are not good at. They just don't have the instinct to evaluate the proper talent, and it happens more often than it doesn't. I'm just
Yeah,
telling you.
it happens a
I
lot.
see it all the time. And I'm like, what the what? And cause for me, I can never understand why it's so much of a fall off between the first string and the second string, and these guys are professional athletes. I can never understand that. These supposed to be the elite 1%ers on your roster.
Right.
Absolutely.
Why is it
It's
so much of a drop
only
off?
1,700. It's only 1,700 kids in the league.
It should not be that much of a
It should
drop
all be
off.
raw dog.
Yeah,
Well,
It's
it
all
should.
and some of that drop off because is during the season in practice, the twos don't get to do shit.
no.
Really.
And I don't see why, nigga. This is your job. What
Right.
else do you have to do? It's not like you selling insurance
They become
and
scout
you,
team,
and you
and
coming
that's
to
about
work
it.
for
It,
an hour or two for the day. This
that's
is your
that's just
job.
how
This is what you get
that's
paid
how
for.
that's just how practices are run. No, Cot. They don't do. If you are a second teamer, you run a scout team,
Yeah.
and that's the gist of it.
No, I mean I get all that whatever, but I'm still my problem is there should not be that much of a drop off where that this guy come in and he look like he ain't even been on the team for a week. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
You as a professional, yeah, you supposed to be ready. You're
Yeah.
supposed to prepare yourself as if you one play away.
But
Well,
and then they're not held accountable either because you can almost imagine that these dudes they're like, well, I ain't playing anyway, so shit, I'm gonna party all week, or
well,
I ain't
look
gonna
at
really
it
pay
like this,
attention.
Ivy. Your boy Shador. Look what happened to him.
Hmm.
And this was in preseason in spring ball
Yeah, this is
when
the
you
whole
would
year.
think
This is the whole year.
everybody gets a shot at
This
with
this the
first
whole
team.
year. The whole year.
Yeah. So I mean that again that started when they was just wearing pads and shorts.
They got a new thing out too, Tim. Now that you said that, where one of their radio personalities, this guy's supposed to have insight to a lot of people that work in the NFL. And the big rumor was that that the kid didn't know how to read defenses. He didn't know how to watch film. He didn't know. He didn't know what the hot was on such. I mean, which is get the fuck out of it. Really, I mean, how you? So you trying to tell me this kid's father
Right,
played defense? First of all, he played defense.
right. So I'm gonna
And
show
he was
you. I'm
not,
gonna show
if
you how to
not the best, one of the best to ever play football, if not just his position, but probably one of the best athletes that we've ever seen. All these years he been coaching his son, and he ain't taught his son how to watch film, which that's all Dion talk about.
is
That's
watch.
how to watch film, and how to read coverages and understand what this is and what they're trying to do with this. So,
I'm I'm gonna take you a step further than that. I'm gonna take
mm-hmm,
you a step further than that. From the time this kid was 15,
mm-hmm,
he was being trained by Tom Brady.
yeah, and the other kid too. What's the other? The brother that played quarterback. No, he was one of his his teachers too. God, what's that brother name? Man, he
So
played.
now, so now you
He played
tell, but
hers.
you telling me that he got the goat training him, and he didn't train him on these things.
Or
Kiss,
didn't even at least speak to him about it.
yeah,
And
kiss
you
my ass.
and you know what? You could take it back even further. Shador been playing quarterback since youth football.
Come on,
Yeah,
He ain't played no other position but quarterback
come
yeah.
on,
from his whole entire life.
come on.
So, and
But
I think
You
I
don't
know
know
who
that
that.
how? Come on, kiss my ass, bro.
Kiss
so
my ass.
I'm just saying, you see how a rumor can start and spark
Yeah,
Right.
something
And
so
you know
a
what? I think
snowball effect to where this kid get drafted in the fifth round instead of going where he was naturally
yeah.
supposed to be selected, which
And I
is
think I
perfect.
know I don't know the guy's name, but I think I know who you're talking about in Cleveland because there is a guy in Cleveland that does have a show that has been hard on Shador before Shador even got there. He's been spreading rumors and been talking shit about Shador ever since.
Yeah,
So if he wouldn't give Shador credit if Cleveland won a Super Bowl. So I mean,
yeah,
we all know that shit ain't gonna happen, but I'm just saying.
yeah. Well, they ain't got to win the Super Bowl, just win. You know what
Just
I mean? Just have a win it and get to the playoffs. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You ain't got to win the Super Bowl.
get it to the
But
playoffs.
I like the fact that Munkin's over there now, and he's been recruiting Shador even since when he was at Georgia. So he tried to get him to come to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So he's got a guy in his corner, that show him some favor now that he ain't gonna treat him like this last dude did. You know what I mean? Whereas he ain't gonna get no fucking runs and whatever. He got to be the main guy out because we
You
know
know,
Deshaun Watson ain't gonna play no fucking football no
you
more.
know what the shame of it all is this, because you sparked this in my head by saying he was getting recruited at Georgia. Um, had Shador not played for his father in college,
Mm-hmm.
he'd have been the number one pick in the draft.
No,
Right.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if he'd have put up those numbers un-
Anywhere else? Yeah,
under any other coach,
yeah.
we would not be having this conversation right now.
No, I don't believe we would. I really would. I really don't. I
We
really
would.
don't. I really don't believe it, man. Anyways, we
Hey,
got a few minutes. Go ahead.
real quick, Kai, going back to economics and sports, and this
Mhm.
is, ties into something I was telling DMAC about the other day. So the other day, I was listening to the co-founder of Starbucks was talking about moving the whole franchise to Florida because he didn't like the way the state was doing the rich with taxes. And I'm just now reading that the lawmakers in Washington did pass a first income tax, the so-called millionaire tax, that will impose a 9.9% tax on annual income of more than 1 million beginning in 2028.
Mm.
So, and that, that right there, that's going to be something that could play a part in the future of the football team as well. So,
Absolutely.
because it's not like Washington got a whole influx of money coming in, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So let's see how that plays out over the next few years.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be interesting with this draft coming up, and then these free agency moves. Who actually go after what, and who gets who?
Who's going? Yeah.
Because realistically, what would you say, D-Mac? Do you think this is a when you're trying to draft a player, you be trying to looking for potential Hall of Famers, right? That's kind of what you're drafting for. Looking for potential Hall of who can probably end up
Yeah,
being a Hall
yeah.
of
I
Fame.
mean, especially when you draft in first round, you're looking for um, a franchise changing talent.
Do you see any in this draft?
I don't. I don't.
This
I
got to be
think,
one of the more medial type of drafts where there's a bunch of good players,
yeah,
but I'm not going to say they're great players in this
yeah,
draft. Even the first pick, if they talking about drafting Mendoza with the Raider pick, is not a great quarterback.
He's
Uh,
not going to change that franchise.
no, I don't believe so either.
Some of
There's,
the I'm sorry, go ahead, D-Mac.
no, there's some guys. To me, there's some defensive guys that are going in this first round and in this draft that are going to put some teams over the hump on defense. Um,
I sure hope they
eventually,
go. I sure hope they go to the Cowboys. Shit.
eventually, I think so. But um, offensively, um, again, because see, with an offense, the scheme got to be right.
Yeah.
You know, the scheme's got to be right, and you got to put them in the right situations for the shit to work. You know, defense. Hey, yeah, he got to fit in your 3-4, your 4-3, but somebody who's disruptive is just flat ass disruptive on defense. It don't matter.
Well, that's true. I mean, and the Cowboys are switching from a 4-3 to the 3-4. Looks like that's why they gave y'all that
Yeah,
defense
exactly.
that three technique.
We'll
Because
take
yeah, I mean, yeah, it look like y'all trying to put y'all defense back together. Looks like
Got to, bro.
yeah, yeah,
the problem ain't so much the problem that our defense has been sorry to say. It's just our guys get hurt.
Yeah,
Our
you can't.
defense just gets hurt, so it's kind of hard to evaluate
Yeah,
what we really got.
you
We got
can't lose your best D lineman and your best linebacker.
you got to start questioning either. I don't know. Me personally, I've always felt this way. Ever since you start trying to change the rules, right? There's no more two a days. That's the type of shit that got people prepared
right.
Mhm.
for a season, right? Like you don't have that shit no more. They not hitting no more. They're playing tag and practice and shit. Nobody's taking nobody to the ground, so your body's not getting adjusted. So when you finally do get in the game and somebody trying to take your goddamn head off,
Banged up in the game
you're
rather than
getting hurt. You're getting hurt because
yeah,
it's the first time your body. It's like your body going in the shop.
you ain't
Right.
taking
You know
them
what I'm
hits.
saying? Yeah, you're not building up that scar tissue and all that other stuff around, the bones stuff to absorb that type of shit. You're going in there cold, so to speak. That's like when a boxer before he go in the ring, he has to warm up and get a sweat going,
Right.
Right.
right? And that's the problem with today's sports. These kids are not developing no type of sweat before they get out there on that field for contact playing an opposing team, and that's why I predict there's so many injuries because either that or they got terrible strength and conditioning, motherfucking people.
All of that too. All
Yeah,
And
that.
I've when you watch today's athlete and some of the training they do, come on, man. A lot of that shit is overblown and overdone. You don't need to do. We sit and we watch basketball, right? And these guys go out here 2 and 3 hours before the game and jack up 1 to 200 fucking shots before the game starts. Guess
hmm
what's gonna happen by mid third quarter? You're
All,
gonna be
all
dead
right.
fucking tired.
All right.
Magic and them didn't do that shit back in the day. Ain't wasn't nobody shooting that many damn shots before the game.
Well,
You
Yeah,
know,
hey,
wasn't
hey,
they
nobody
doing a workout.
iron.
They're not doing a warm up. They doing a workout.
They
yeah,
doing a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
workout. Pull
yeah.
what they the band when they be pulling them up the thing and the guy hold. Wasn't nobody doing none of that shit back in the day. You know, it's
Hey,
overdone.
but TM, I don't know, but in the NBA, I mean, you could look at it another type of way. They don't allow them to play defense no more either. So I mean, shit, you can
Oh well,
if your ass attack the hole, they got to let you go and lay the ball up.
right.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
that's how I see it. That's
But I
how
mean,
I see it.
I'm just that I was using them just as a point of just it's an over workout in sports. It's
Mhm.
too much working out before a game. So and you see a guy, the guy Jones, wasn't his name Jones for the Chiefs, the lineman, the defensive lineman, and how
Yeah,
gas his ass is in the third quarter
yeah,
because you're doing fucking wind sprints up and down the field 2 hours before the game. You're supposed to be tired. Shit.
yeah.
Oh, and real quick, going back to that Seahawks the thing in the state of Washington. Right now, they're only one of 8 states that does not have an income tax.
Right,
So
Mm,
right.
mm,
They don't.
mm.
So
That's a good.
that they don't have a state income tax.
they don't
So
have a state income tax.
so with them putting that 9% on millionaires, basically you are um, punishing a motherfucker for making a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
So keep my salary right at 999
For real though.
and don't give me another dollar.
Hey, 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 real talk. All right, we run out a little time. We're gonna save for the hood feud for next week, man. I just added on to. We got about 3 things. It's getting longer and longer. Shit, we ain't played it in a couple weeks,
Right.
but I can just add some shit. I got some real good shit on here. It's gonna be kind of funny for everybody when y'all can join. Plus, it'll be better too. We get some females on here and we get their point of view on some of these topics. We're gonna come with. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do like I said. You know what? I'm gonna start putting the shit up on the board in the front, and so you can know what we're gonna talk about. And
Oh yeah, that's
Bring
good.
them on because I got a whole lot of questions to ask. They ask.
yeah.
Bring 'em
Well,
on.
anyway, this is the Kai K Show. Here's what we speak on Monday through Friday. Hey, D Mac, what you got for him today? And we can get about
All
it.
right. So I'm start this by saying this wasn't from me. This ain't mine, but I saw it on Instagram and I thought it was damn good. And this is from a female's page. So I'm gonna start with that too.
Oh, it's from a female's page.
This is from a female's page. So the thought is funny how some women want to take it slow physically, but fast financially.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't
Woo!
that a bitch?
I
That's
was like, I got to end the week with that one
oh
there.
man, and hey, that's it right there.
Want to take it slow physically, but fast financially.
She a gold digger.
I ain't saying shit go digger. What's that song Jamie Foxx had? Yeah. I ain't saying shit go digger. Yeah. Hey.
Anytime you meet a dude for the first time and you want to fucking go to Bora Bora and you don't know the nigga last name.
Oh no. I was gonna bring up that chick. What's her name? Something Diaz. She was on.
I know just who you
Yeah,
talking
this
about.
is all talking about. You got to have $50,000
I heard that
a
same
month to take her out.
Yeah.
Look here, man.
Oh, I know.
Hey, look here. Ain't
I know.
nothing that, bro. Ain't nothing that fine in the goddamn world. Even if I was a Rockefeller or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, a Vanderbilt or whatever. Would you consider you having a mindset that I will have to date your motherfucking ass because you're gonna cost me $50K a month. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't mad because me myself, I charge what I charge to do my services because I feel like I want it. And baby, if you feel like you worth that, hey, more power to you. If somebody gonna pay it, you go do it. But
You know where the problem comes in at though? Because they get this money and they spend it. You are going to get old. Diaz is about 40 years old. She's getting older. She ain't getting younger.
What was her profession, Tim? Do you know?
Yes, she's a hoe. That's her profession. She's a hoe. She doesn't have a job. I have followed her. I followed her on social media for a good 10 years. All she does is show her body and speak that shit you just said. As a matter of fact, I'm going to find that and I'm going to send it to you guys if I didn't already do it.
I know who
She's
you're
a hoe.
talking about too. I can't. Her first name starts with an A, right?
Hey, Alicia or something like that. Alicia.
Alicia or Aaliyah, something Diaz or some shit. I said, when this ever said a $50K to take her out for every month, about.
She's a hoe.
Oh no! Hey, look. This is why this hoe said this because she done bought some property during fucking COVID.
Right.
Which I don't know what kind of property you bought. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't making no $50K a month with your property that you purchased. I know that.
Right. No, you're not.
That you got a apartment building that's got like 500 units
In Dubai.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Man, knock it off with this weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying?
This today's woman done got her whole life all fucking twisted right now.
But see, and these the same type of women that say they don't need men.
The same one that say they don't need men.
You don't need if you don't need my money, then